Here's what I wish somebody would have told me when I started my first online business in 2014. It is so much simpler than you think it is. Now, the online space was a totally different place in 2014. It was a lot harder to find resources on how to create your own business as a freelancer, as an online service provider, as a coach, and a consultant. A lot of what I did and a lot of my colleagues did was just trial and error. We just did things and experimented and failed a lot to eventually figure it out. But now, as a business strategist and astrologer, what I know is that it is so much easier now than ever before to build a successful online business. And the way to do it is understanding your midheaven. So in this video, I am going to break down how to build your business, no matter what industry, no matter what niche you're in, using your midheaven. So first and foremost, what is the midheaven? It is by far my favorite placement. Your midheaven is the most visible placement in your chart. And when it comes to business astrology, which is what I specialize in, you have to understand your midheaven. If you don't get your midheaven energy and know how to accurately bring it into your business strategy, then you can't use astrology in your business strategy, period. Which is a shame because astrology is literally the cheat code to making business and career so much easier for you to understand and to get and to be successful in. And it's not because you're following some sort of formula of just do these steps that everyone else is doing and you'll be a success. Instead, it helps you to understand what your unique energy is. When you align with that, you're able to build a business around your strengths, your gifts, the things that you do best, and everything else becomes so much easier. I don't know about you, but if I had the choice between doing something and doing something easier, I want to take the easier path. That's what business astrology does. It allows you to understand what the easier path is to get to your version of success. So your midheaven is the placement to really understand what work is going to be the most fulfilling for you and how you can create a business that is in alignment with that so that it becomes more enjoyable. As a business owner, whether you're a freelancer, a coach, or a consultant, doing work that is the most impactful for you, the most joyful, it lights you up. It gets you super excited. It really, truly drives you to contribute to the world and make it a bit better. That is going to make the bigger impact, more so than doing something that is guaranteed revenue. Because when you have the enjoyment behind it, it motivates you to keep going, even when the money doesn't come in, even when you don't have the clients and the cash flow and the community behind you. Understanding your vocation, which is what the midheaven aligns to, helps you to keep going and put in the work so that you become a master of your craft, so that your success then becomes inevitable. So it is so important that before you dive into anything else within business astrology, you learn how to master your midheaven. So how does your midheaven help you to build a successful business? First and foremost, the sign that your midheaven is in tells you so much about your specific type of leadership. So leadership is not just for fire signs or for cardinal signs. Every single sign has their own version of leadership. And when you are able to understand your midheaven, this helps you zero in on the specific ways that you're meant to lead by understanding the element of the sign that rules your midheaven. Even the modality. This helps you begin to strategize with your natural strengths. If you're somebody that does really well with creating a pathway for people to follow so that they're able to get a specific transformation, use that to your advantage. Or maybe you're somebody that does really well with gathering communities of like-minded people around a shared idea or a shared vision for what they would like to see. Maybe you're really, really good at encouraging people to lean into their authentic selves. Or maybe you're somebody that's really good at holding space for folks as they move through the transformation process. All of that is going to help you to become a master of your craft because you're doing it in a way that only you can. The other way that your midheaven helps you to build a successful business is by helping you to establish a relationship with your planetary council. So this is what I use to refer to the two planets that rule your specific midheaven. And you can find this quite simply. First, you want to look at the planet that rules your midheaven sign. Then you also want to consider the decan that your midheaven placement falls into, giving you a secondary co-ruling planet that rules your midheaven. This specific combo helps you to distinguish your midheaven from other people who have the same or similar midheavens. And when you're able to zero in on what house these planets are in, what signs they're ruling, even are there any conjunctions that are happening? Are they being expanded by certain things? This will definitely help you to zero in on what your specialty can be or the specific ways that you are meant to show up and lead for your community. You can also take into consideration the house themes, the planetary themes, even what things the different signs rule over. All of this can be brought into your business strategy. And I really want to emphasize here that using astrology in your business strategy is the cheat code. It is the specific way that you are meant to build your business in alignment with how you are naturally designed. And when you are able to start with mastering your midheaven, it makes the process of understanding and using business astrology so much easier to do. And that's why I'm so excited to be breaking all of this down for you. So if you are interested in learning how to do this and you don't really know where to begin, I got you. I am launching my course, Master Your Midheaven, and this course breaks down exactly how you can grow your business using your midheaven. In this course, I'm going to be breaking down exactly what your specific midheaven is, from the signs to the house that it's in to the planetary rulers, all of that, plus how you can bring your midheaven and all of the information along with it into growing and establishing your business foundations. Brand strategy, visibility, and sales. It is the best course if you want to learn not only what your midheaven is, but really truly master it in order to start, grow, and scale your online business. So I would love for you to join me inside of the course. All the information for it can be found in the description box below. I can't wait to see you inside, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.